You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. You can find this channel on Twitter, Gab.ai, BitChute, and Minds.com. This is a Real American Patriot channel for Real American Patriot. If you're not a Real American Patriot, please exit the channel. Furthermore, we are not sponsored by any outside interference. That means we're unscripted, unrehearsed, and unedited. With that being said, transmission will commence momentarily.
How you doing, guys? Welcome to the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. I'm your host, Safan. You can find me on Minds. Subscribe me on BitChute. Follow me on Twitter. And follow me on Gab.com. Most importantly, subscribe me and follow, like, share on YouTube because I'm riding it until the wheels fall off. On that note, guys, let's start the episode. In this episode, I want to talk about California are regretting, are not happy. First of all, excuse me, I got to scratch my nose. I know, I shouldn't be doing that. All right, California voters are not happy with free Medicare for illegals. All right, this is an article on Zero Hedge. I'll link the article in the description below. All right, but let's see this. All right, let's read this article together. All right, let's read this article together. There you go. It's from Zero Hedge. California voters not happy with free Medicare for illegals, so they're willing to give free medicals for illegals, but they're not willing to give free medicals for full-time citizens, right? For full-time employed citizens, for veterans. They don't want to do that, all right? Taxpayer, they don't want to give free medical to taxpayers, all right? So if you make a certain money, you don't qualify for free Medicare. But if you are illegals, no matter how much money you make, you qualify for free Medicare. How is that fair, right? But let's read this article together, all right? Free healthcare for illegals may have Governor Newsom and the Democrats grinning in the voters' grimace. All right, let's read this. As the California State Legislative Government, Gavin Newsom dislocate their shoulders in the hearty backslap of the self-congratulatory moment of American history, the rest of the nation is snarling and spitting over the lunacy of the left coast Democrats, that is, according to the new Rasmussen report poll, which asks if illegal immigrants should receive free Medicare health care. The answer was resounding no. No way and no how. Nah, nada. All right. It was a brief 2-question survey that spoke volume. Do you favor or oppose making health care benefits available to young income illegal migrants in your state? It is offensive to refer to someone who has entered the country illegally as a legal migrant. All right, when they say young, all right, let's go back to this part right here. Where is that? Young, low income, right? You know who they're referring to? They're referring that to kids or 18 to 25-year-old, right? And the reason why they want to make it offered available to these people, because these people are mainly the one who get pregnant a lot and have kids, right? And they want them to blow up the demographics so they can vote for more Democrat. They're voting blocks. That's what they are. Youth, young kids, especially young illegals, are primarily liberals. All right. So when they have more babies, they cover the causes and their babies become liberals. That's a new voting block. That's what it is. There's an intention here. This is why they unanimously are willing to give it to them, because they're building the new voting block. That's what people are not understanding here. It's very deceiving. That's why they're only willing to give to young, low-income illegal immigrants. How come they're not available to give it to older illegal immigrants, like in their 50s? Huh? They only available to what? I think at the stipulation you gotta be like 18 to 30 or something like that. That you qualified for illegal immigrants, healthcare. So basically, if you're in your 40s and you're illegal immigrants, you're unqualified for it. All right, you gotta read the fine stipulations. There's an intention here. There's an agenda being driven right here. All right, out of 1,000 online telephone respondents, 31% likely U.S. voters favor making healthcare benefit available to low-income illegal immigrants under the age of 26. Yeah, there you go, 26. So it's 18 to 26, right? 55% are opposed, and 31 are not sure. Of course, they need to be educated. How are you not sure? I don't understand that. One can only imagine the response of question number 2. Only surprising statistic that 13% have not yet picked a side, right? How you not pick a side? And what might be watershed issue of the 2020 presidential candidate? Force-fed mandate gag Americans. Last week, Newsom quest for universal health care, including illegal resident, was passed by the legislature as part of the $215 billion budget. How are Californians broke? How do they keep affording this? All right. He was self-assured of puffing his peacock fashion, declaring, "We're going to get it. You're committed to universal health care. Universal health care means everybody." No, it doesn't mean everybody. All right. Men don't get it. It's only for women. That's the thing. It's only for women. Guys don't get universal health care. We will lead massive expansion in health care, and that is major deviation from the past. Yeah. Your voting blocks are women. You try to build up your new voting blocks. That's why you're giving out universal health care to primarily women. Most men are not going to use this. Laura Lucia, a healthcare program director at University of California, Berkeley Labor Center, gushed excitement at expanding Medicare for illegal immigrants. Why? It's coming out of your pocket. Once when it hit your pocketbook, then you start realizing. Watch when they're going to tax you an arm and a leg, then you're going to realize I should have never done this. And I've said, too bad. You made your bed, now you have to live in it. All right? You made your bed, now you're going to live in it. You can't complain about tax now. Watch. These people are going to regret it. While forcing a taxpayer to the foot and bill through individual mandate penalties. Exactly. The bigger reason to do this is about values. Screw your values, said a woman who seemed to not care about legal citizens and in need of health care benefits. It's not about values. It's the agenda being driven here. These people, they want more voting blocks. They want more power. The Democrats have always been wanting power. And to boil down the dollars, and these California who do not buy insurance, they will now be hit with penalty of $695 or 2% of their household income, which figure is higher, right? But Luca went a tad over top with what kind of state do we want to live in. We want to live in a state where I'm not poor, we're not broke, all right? Where I'm rich enough to buy my own health care, you idiot. All right, when you're not broke, when you're poor, when you make a lot of money, you are able to afford health care. All right, so this is not an issue for us. Funny should ask, many Californians and other Americans from matters are aggered that 130,000 plus people in the Golden State are homeless, right? They rather help these people than the homeless. Living under, when you say 130,000, it's probably more than that. Plus, in Golden State, that are homeless, living in undeniable squalors, and not only contracting highly contagious medical diseases, and they're not even covered. All right. So basically, if I'm an American citizen and I'm a homeless and I'm contracting one of the diseases, I can't get health care. Right? I can't get health care. Spreading them all others, perhaps the state should just round up the unwashed American masses and clean them up and give them free health care, and the rest of the nation could avoid backlash, right? Why are the homeless can't get any free health care? All right, I don't understand this. Why can't Americans get free health care? Suddenly only illegal get the free health care? That makes any sense. Gavin Newsom campaign in part of universal health care. It's no secret that his sign is a national run for the future, perhaps president in 2024. Depending on, don't vote for this guy. This guy's an idiot. I'm making my quest now to tell you guys don't vote for this person, this idiot. All right, or whether President Trump trumps the progressive left in the 2020 winners take all contests, but protecting illegals, aliens before addressing the most significant crisis the state faces, homelessness, is not going to help him avoid the political gallows. Exactly. So So his priority is illegal immigrants and not homelessness. All right. Not only Gavin Newsom is guilty on this, but Eric Garcetti too. He's not trying to fix homelessness. He tried help illegal immigration. That's what Eric Garcetti. Eric Garcetti and Gavin Newsom are just two of the same coins. All right. They're both Democrats. If you don't know who Eric Garcetti, he's a mayor of Los Angeles, and Los Angeles is not doing so well right now too. The state current crisis reality, high poverty rate in country, no affordable housing, taxpayer fleeing the east, vicious identity politics, ranking California much further than the left and the nation as a whole, are becoming serious milestone for the progressive governor, right? A bad milestone. Adding at least Gavin Newsom liability, the boilerplate, the individual health plan in California start with a premium of more than $5,000 a year for each person, annually with deductible, can skyrocket in several $1,000s each year, which means folks are going to have to decide to pay thousands of private healthcare plan or be taxed and penalty thousands and pay illegal aliens. Perhaps the good governor should stock up what American thinks about his plan and give aid to illegals and his fellow countrymen suffer. This once gold-paved street, he may find his holier than thou ideology could soon blow up in his face, blow up in him. And citing this budget might be a match he strike and regrets. Of course, he's going to regret this bill. All right, Gavin Newsom, this pretty boy Ken doll. Gavin, bang your wife Newsom. All right, that's what he is. So basically, the Democratic Party give preferential treatment to illegals rather than their own American citizens. This is how godless, hateful these people are. All right. The Democrats don't care about Americans. They care about illegals. Illegal can't vote, but in California, there's a lot of voters fraud right now. In California, some precincts are allowing illegals to vote. That's a crime. All right, that's how corrupt California is. California is as corrupt as Illinois. All right, California is a corrupt state. And they don't check ID when they vote. They say it's racist. How does it checking ID is racist? So if I go to a bank and I ask for my ID, they can say it's racist. I'm going to try that experiment one time. I'm going to a teller. And try to withdraw some money. And then, of course, they're going to say, check my ID, right? And I'm going to ask the teller, hey, when you check my ID, do you think it's racist? All right, I'm going to ask them, and I want to figure what the response is. All right, so that's what these Democrats say. Checking ID is racist. All right, same goes for asking, are you a legal immigrant in the census? Is that racist? It's not racist. It's just finding out who is legal, who is not legal. It's not saying that who is Hispanic, who isn't Hispanic. That doesn't make any sense. All right? But I digress. All right? This is how California operates. They don't favor their own kind. California, the system is corrupt. It's not an ideal place to live when it's according to policy. Sure, the environment is nice, right? The weather is nice, but when it comes to policy-wise, you go broke living in California. All right, but I digress. But let me know what you think. You think California is stupid doing this? You think Gavin, bang your wife Newsom will regret this? All right, you think California's going down the cliff? Let me know you agree. Leave a comment below, right? Because of what I'm saying, YouTube don't want to monetize me, right? Because I'm not monetized and unscripted, unrehearsed, unedited. I mean, I can say whatever I want without being bounded by any outside interference, right? Because of that, I'm not taking any donation. I'm saying this too fast. Any donation. But if you want to support the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Because when you subscribe, it encourages me to make more videos. When I make more videos, I saturate YouTube algorithm. When I saturate YouTube algorithm, I could be reached to more people, right? Because the point of this channel is to get people to think. All right, they don't have to agree with me. I just want them to think. All right, and not be a group thinker. Don't be a group thinker. Being a group thinker will lead you to your death. Will lead you out the cliff like sheeps. Sheeps are group thinkers, right? And when one sheep fall off the cliff, the rest fall off. And this is why it's so detrimental for you to be a group thinker. All right, but on that note, guys, let me know you agree. I know your time is very precious. I'm not trying to waste any time. This is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. I'm your host, Stefan. And on that note, guys, you have a good day. Peace.